in Palestinian struggle, we have never directed our fight to America, because America is the one that supplies ammunition to kill people of Palestine. It is not the power of Israel, but it's the power of America, as it wants to dominate the world and using Israel as their football to pressurize and put pressure in the Palestinian people. It is time in this march to say a few things. One of the things that we must say, our attack and our march and our call, we must call to America to stop giving ammunition that are disastrous to communities of Palestine. The second thing, the South African struggle waged over many years, having realized that the apartheid system was not listening to us. We decided to enter into consumer boycott. Why then, if we then support Palestinians, to enter into consumer boycott and boycott all the products that are sold in our country by Israeli shops? I think, to me, if we can engage on the ruthless political engagement to embargo Israel to sell any product to us, it's going to make a big difference. And that difference is going to be felt by Israelis. We must stand together in fighting for total freedom of people of Palestine. And we must stand together, dark, green, or whatever period. We must stand and say, not today. The battle and the terrorist attack that has been started by Israel against Palestinian people, it must come to an end. In fact, we must also say the toothless entity called United Nations must begin to have names now. It must bite. We cannot have a conversation every time, whereas people are dying every time. I think, to me, that is our view as a party in the province. The second view, the leadership of the ANC, I'm worried to see what I'm seeing here. And I'm calling to the ANC. What I'm seeing here, it reminds me of 2017. In Sasolburg, under leadership of the ANC, they fired over 300 workers without giving any notice of whatsoever. And the workers and their families were pushed to the court and become hungry. And that forced the Communist Party to take a decision to contest the elections. After numerous engagement with the ANC, I wish what is happening in the province, that workers in the health and other areas, what we are reading in the newspaper, is that, last comrades, we cannot sit with a situation when the ANC goes to people and asks people to vote for them and promise them employment, but we shared jobs. We can't do that. As Communist Party, we fully support what is happening here with these workers, and we call to the ANC, as a leader of the Congress movement in the Free State, to take a stand. And I think it is important that Comrade Puleriso, today we must have an alliance meeting, because we cannot keep quiet when workers are experiencing the difficulties that are facing. And we must then say, based on these problems that are faced by this area, as alliance in the province, this is our line. You like it or you don't, but you must follow that line. Thank you very much for having us.